All right, let's talk about something that every American should be furious about. During the shutdown, remember, Republicans starved children, not metaphorically, literally. SNAP benefits were delayed, frozen, or cut off. Families didn't get any food money. Kids missed meals. And while that was happening, the GOP stood in front of cameras and insisted on one thing: a clean CR, a clean continuing resolution, no added provisions. They refused to give the Democrats an inch. They refused to give Americans an inch. They purposely withheld food stamps for children, for the elderly, and for the disabled because they didn't want to have to extend a healthcare provision so that people didn't go broke or fucking died. They stood up there and swore on that clean CR. And they lied the whole time. It was bullshit. The truth is, it was never going to be a clean CR. They lied. They fucking lied. They proved that they can't be trusted. And they lied knowing damn well people were starving while they were doing it. That's a Republican. That is so sick and disturbing. The GOP held children's food hostage. They shut down the government. They blocked food aid. They dragged it out. And they refused to reopen the government unless they got their way. They didn't starve by accident. They starved because Republicans chose political leverage over human beings that they are supposed to govern over. But here's the real thing. And then they slipped in a secret perk for themselves. Are you fucking kidding me? While American children were hungry, seniors going without food, the disabled having no access to anything to eat, Senate Republicans quietly inserted Arctic frost provision. To be specific, it was Peter Thiel who did it. The Arctic frost provision is a clause allowing certain senators themselves to sue the federal government for up to $500,000 if their phone records were seized during the Arctic frost investigation. January 6th. Not help for families, not back pay for workers, not emergency food aid, not nutrition programs. A $500,000 personal payout for senators caught up in a criminal probe. This wasn't for America. What are they doing? This was just for them. A clean bill? Bullshit. It was a dirty bill with a shiny label on top. They lied about everything. They lied about wanting a clean CR. They lied about negotiating in good faith. They lied about putting America first. They lied about who they were protecting. They starved children and they protected themselves in the same breath, in the same bill, during the same crisis. And the worst part about this is that nobody's calling them out. Nobody. I haven't heard anybody saying shit about any of this. Not the media, not the pundits, not the political class. Because if they told the truth plainly, Republicans starved children to give themselves a $500,000 perk. They'd probably burst into fucking flames. But it would destroy the GOP's entire family values facade. So they won't say it, but I will. This wasn't governance. This was cruelty wrapped in corruption. They starved children. They starved our children, our American children. They starved American children, the elderly, the disabled. They lied about a clean bill. They took care of themselves before they took care of the country. Don't you forget this, because they are actually counting on it. Quite honestly, there should be a mass exodus of Republicans. Y'all should be just marching out that damn door. They freaking lied. They held our country hostage for how long? And all they could do is scream, no, no, no. It's got to be a clean CR. It's got to be a clean CR or we're not doing nothing. And then what did they do? They gave themselves a $500,000 perk after starving Americans, after making health insurance pretty much unaffordable. This is the Republican Party today. There better be a mass exodus. I mean, goddamn, what does it take for you people? What does it take? Have you nothing in your soul? The Democrats should have known better. And we should have known better to have any hope that the Democrats could do anything right. Never believe either party, but I tell you what, man, those Republicans are, I don't know the word, and I hate to quote her, but deplorable is really the only thing I can think of. Disgusting, absolutely disgusting. That's just sick. Please don't forget about this. Don't let anybody forget about what they did. We're only in not even the first year of Trump's term. This is going to happen again. Mark my words, this is going to happen again. Hang in there. Shit. Yeah, there's more coming.